There's a moment in every girl's life when she just wakes up one day and thinks, I'm done. I'm done begging for the bare minimum. I'm done explaining myself. I'm done trying to fix broken things that were never mine to fix. And that moment, that exact moment, is when she begins to learn the art of detachment. Because here's the hard truth, the real glow up. It's emotional detachment. I remember someone. He wasn't special, but I made him special. In my head, I kept replaying conversations, rereading texts, writing long paragraphs in my notes app. Never sent, but always dramatic. Always desperate for closure. And you know what I thought would give me peace? Hitting send, making sure he knew what he did, making sure I left with the last word. But what I didn't realize back then is that trying to prove your worth to someone who couldn't see it is the most unloving thing you can do to yourself. Let's break the word down. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. It means you learn to love someone deeply without losing yourself completely. It means you let go of what no longer wants to stay, and you stop chasing what doesn't choose you. Because here's what they don't tell you: clinging to outcomes, people, or timelines, that's not love. That's fear in disguise, and fear makes you text things like, I just don't understand why you changed, or I deserve closure. Girl, no. What you deserve is inner peace. The first mindset that changed my life forever was this: I am my own home. I stopped outsourcing my safety, my joy, and my identity. Every time I felt triggered, I stopped blaming them and started asking myself, what part of me is still looking for love where it was never available? Because the truth is, you don't actually miss them. You miss the version of you who believed you were lovable when they looked at you. But dear, you were lovable before they came, and you'll be even more radiant when they're gone. Build a home inside of you that feels so warm, so safe, so whole, that no one becomes your survival. They become a choice, not a necessity. The second mindset is harder, but it's where the real detachment begins. Nothing is mine to control. Not people, not outcomes, not how the story ends. You think you're in control because you're sending a final message. You think you're taking your power back. But what if true power was choosing silence? What if true power was closing the door without slamming it? I had to learn that letting go with grace is a form of self-respect. And here's the kicker: trying to force someone to understand your worth doesn't prove how valuable you are. It proves how lost you are to yourself. Detachment isn't something you do once. It's a daily practice. It looks like choosing not to react to that text right away. It looks like choosing your peace over being right. It looks like watching your thoughts and asking yourself, does this thought belong to my healed self or my wounded self? You see, your healed self is unbothered, not because she doesn't feel, but because she chooses what's worth feeling. Let's be blunt for a second. You writing that long paragraph to the guy who ghosted you. You think it's a power move. You think it's justice. It's not. It's you telling him that you're still emotionally available. It's you screaming, I care, even when you pretend you don't. Dear, you don't need to be heard by someone who never even tried to listen. This is your soft girl era, but it's also your unbothered girl era. You don't chase, you don't beg, you don't try to prove. You sit back, you receive, you observe, and if it doesn't feel aligned, you detach. Because detachment is not rejection, it's redirection back to yourself. So next time you feel the urge to text him one last time, breathe. Ask yourself, would my healed self do this? Would the version of me who knows her worth waste her energy on someone who couldn't even send a thank you? Or would she walk away quietly? Because silence, darling, is poetry when it comes from power. Detachment isn't cold, it's clarity. It's choosing peace. It's choosing you. Because when you learn how to detach, you don't just walk away from things that don't serve you. You rise, unbothered, untouched, unapologetically you. If this spoke to your heart, I would love for you to subscribe, leave me a little note in the comments, or just send some love. Your presence here is a gift, and I'm so grateful you chose to spend your precious time with me.